CBS Sports welcomes you to Morgantown, West Virginia, where the Virginia Tech Hokies have marched into town trying to keep their dream of a national title alive as they take on the Mountaineers. And we welcome you inside Mountaineer Field. These two teams have met every year since 1973. Virginia Tech 7-0 this season, and it is a beautiful day in Morgantown, West Virginia. 62 degrees at kickoff. The wind out of the southwest at 12 miles per hour, and the forecast is for it to remain a lovely late afternoon. Virginia Tech won the toss and deferred. West Virginia elected to take the football. Jimmy Kibble's kickoff by Mark Bulger, the senior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, out of Central Catholic High School, the same school that produced the great Dan Marino. Pittsburgh threw for 427 yards last week against Tech. We expect to see a lot of throws from Bulger today. Coburn is their leading rusher. He is a freshman, redshirt, with Anthony Green, the blocking fullback. Ivy and Osagata, the wide receivers, and Beck, an All-American candidate at tight end. Up front, Wes Hours, who was the starting fullback against Virginia Tech last year, moves in at left guard. Second down and 1. Coburn again with a first down. Out to the 35. The front four, the great ends, All-American candidates, Engelberger and Moore, with the run stoppers, Williams and Bradley in the middle. Solid core of linebackers, Michael Hawks, a second-year starter, and Jamel Smith at his third-year starting. Secondary, perhaps a weakness if you really had to try and point out something. On first down, 3 wide receivers in the game. They run again with Coburn. 2 tight ends into the ball game. Coburn tries the middle. Third down and 4 with 3 wide receivers into the game. Quick throw by Bulger. That is caught, but it appears to be short of a first down for Corey Ivy.
The middle when they come after the punt.
There's 2 block kicks this year for Tech. Team's so concerned about protection that they don't cover as well. That time a good job done on the coverage by James Davis. Amazingly quick development of the redshirt freshman Michael Vick. Impressive aspects of his performance in those 4. He has not committed a turnover. On first down, the Big East's leading rusher, Chiron Stith. Stith with Jarrett Ferguson, the fullback, Emmett Johnson and Andre Davis, the wideouts, and Derek Carter, the tight end. Davis can fly. And up front, Keith Short returns to the starting center spot after missing the last 2 games with a sprained knee.
It's a big addition getting their center back, too. He really is a pretty good player in there for them.
And Short's the only senior. Vick throws wide open, caught for a first down and much more. Ricky Hall into Mountaineer territory. 17th catch of the season for Hall. He had 37 last year. With Davis's development, Hall not involved in as many big plays. Stith, the West Virginia defense uncharacteristically poor this year. They're small up front with Lake, Robinette, Brady, and Thurston. The linebackers, the strength of the defense. Caden between Barrett Green, who's their best defensive player, and Chris Edmonds. And in the secondary, the 4-year player Bastine at corner, Scooter Davis at the other corner for West Virginia. Second and 7. On the delay. Nothing doing this time for Stith. Stop.
I think they're playing better on defense than they have earlier in the year.
They come with a blitz on 3rd and 9, and Vick is sacked back at midfield. Brian Brady in on the sack. And here's Jimmy Kibble, first team All Big East punter each of the last 2 years, leading the Big East in punting again this year. But that wasn't his best effort. Noon Eastern tomorrow. Movement before the snap.
That ball, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Repeat the down.
Now they got the ball back.
They want to stay out of long yardage situations, and Bulger is smothered by Corey Moore. Timed in the 40 at 4.38. He's just 6 feet 225, but he can really run. And on the run is Coburn. Coburn, 698 yards. Giving pace to some of the best freshman runners in Mountaineer history. Bulger throws, deflected and almost intercepted. Mark Fazzoleri punts for the second time. Short wobbly kick. Hall signaled fair catch, let it bounce. A poor decision. And a good roll for the Mountaineers. On this artificial surface, it rolls all the way down to the 18-yard line. It's still going.
Blow, wind, blow.
It'll be halftime by the time they down it. Still plenty of time on the play clock. It's at 10. No score midway through the first quarter. Stiff across the 20.
It really is. He's an outstanding football coach.
The option on 2nd and 6. Vick into the secondary. First down, out of bounds. Vick, the first freshman to open the season at quarterback for Virginia Tech since Will Fuhrer in 1989. Stiff taken down in the backfield, wrapped up by Antoine Lake, and completed a huge pass that helped turn the game in favor of Miami as the Canes came from behind to beat the Mountaineers. Vick going deep over the head of the tight end, Derek Carter. A third down catch by Carter against Clemson, gained 21 yards. Vick on third down and long. The football's out. They rule it an incomplete pass. Kibble with a very high punt. Perlo Bastine back deep, got away from it, and the Hokies down it at the 22. No score, 6:08 left in the first quarter. Sean McDonough with Todd Blackledge and Michelle Tafoya. Quick throw by Bulger, almost picked off. Bulger has 3 wide receivers to the right, and he's barking out instructions on 2nd and 10. Pass in the flat. Coburn, a good shake and bake move to turn it into a positive play. Bird made the tackle, but it's against the Mountaineers. Frank Beamer talks about trying to change the status of the program. They're trying to get it to the place where you think of them as a national power every year. The lateral to Sean Terry. K-State number 6 in the polls and number 6 in the BCS standing entering today's action. Bulger throwing deep, man open, and is caught for a first down by Corey Ivy. Out of bounds at the 42. Frank Beamer, 52 years old, in his 13th season as head coach at his alma mater. The play clock expired, and they will blow it dead.
That ball, delay of the game, on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Repeat the down.
2 tight ends into the ball game. And on first down, they try the middle. Avon Coburn, a good adjustment. But all that running got him nothing. 38 yards rushing. Coburn. He catches the ball in the flat. And he's out of bounds. It's kind of a typical West Virginia player. They take some projects and turn them into good players. Bulger's pass on 3rd and 10. Incomplete. Low snap. And he got it off. Low, but long on the line. Ricky Hall beat the first man. But can't get away. Michael Vick now has Andre Kendrick, their number 2 rusher, in a tailback for Stiff behind him. When they pitch it to Kendrick. Coming off a big performance at Pittsburgh last Saturday night. And he's close to a first down.
Cooler weather is going to be a real benefit to West Virginia defense today. They're playing a lot better.
On 2nd and short, the roll by Vick. He throws. Incomplete. Had a man open, but hey, Sherrod Hepton, the starter. On 3rd and short.
Movement on the right side of the line by Virginia Tech.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
3rd down and 6 out of the shotgun. Vick with plenty of time. Throws. First down. So the JV team is a sophomore, concentrated on track as a junior in high school. Here's Kendrick. Across the 30. They outscored their opponents 413 to 94. This is a scoreless first quarter. The option by Vick. He keeps it. Avoids a would-be tackler. And got tripped up at the 40. Cullen Hawkins in at fullback along with Kendrick. Vick throws. Almost intercepted. Perlo Bastine saw that coming. 8th all time at West Virginia. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Kendrick. There's a good tackle by their best defensive player. They'll go out of the gun again. 3rd down and 8 Hokies. Here comes an all-out blitz. Vick hit as he threw it. Hits the ground. Flag down.
Right to one of his offensive linemen, Josh Redding, maybe.
No rush, and Kibble booms one. Can the Hokies down it? No. right here on CBS. Cooper Rigo in it, running back. He gets the handoff. And he's out to the 27. Rigo remains in at tailback. Behind the fullback, Anthony Green. Trying that play again. It didn't fake out Corey Moore the last time, nor does it this time. 4 finalists for the Lombardi Award. Moving along the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. And
that ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Repeat the down.
The end of the first quarter, the score. Virginia Tech nothing and West Virginia nothing. We'll return to Mountaineer Field right after this message and a word from your local station. Virginia Tech would seem to be very well positioned to move into the top 2 in the BCS standings with a win today. Bulger on 3rd and 17. Pitches the ball to Cooper Rigo. He's out to the 21.
Have to protect their punter here.
Larry gets it off. Ricky Hall caught it at the 34, and again excellent coverage by West Virginia's James Davis. Virginia Tech 1st and 10. Chiron Stiff. Sean Terry important in the return game. Also comes in multiple wide receiver sets. Nate Terry's brother, starting quarterback, broke his arm at Miami last week. Vic off target so far today. He's had receivers open in his Virginia, Rutgers, Syracuse, and Pittsburgh. Play clock appeared to be right on 0 when the ball was snapped, and they're going to blow it dead. The players didn't hear the whistle.
The tackle. Delay of the game on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Repeat the down.
We're back on the 31-yard line in this scoreless game early in the second quarter. 3rd and 12. And a pitch. Stiff belted down, well short of the first down. Play. Everyone up. There's nobody back deep for West Virginia for the punt. The kicker went down but was hit by his own man, and Kibble gets away a terrific punt. Well, West Virginia decided to go after the punter, and the result is the ball be down on the 5-yard line. The opening moments of the second quarter, worst field position for the Mountaineers. Bulger backed into his own end zone on 1st and 10. And that pass is out of bounds. High formation now on 2nd and 10. The Mountaineers from their own 5. Delay and a big hole for Coburn.
But he is a fine football coach, and he's done a great job here.
Bulger in trouble. Throws. Caught by the tight end, Anthony Becht. First down out to the 27-yard line. 17 yards on the gain. Becht, an All-American candidate at tight end out of Drexel Hill, Pennsylvania, the Philadelphia area. Nothing doing on the run for Coburn. It's a hard place to get players to come to. Becht was a 185-pound wide receiver in high school. Now he's a 265-pound tight end, one of the best in the nation. First down on the completion to Corey Ivy. Best that money over a period of several months. Becht was part of the winning team in the Big East 2 years ago.
Well, Mark Bulger the same way. He was not a highly recruited quarterback, but has been extremely productive. He's a good man. I mean, Frank Beamer's a good man, too. That's a hard choice to make between those two guys.
Coburn carries on 3rd down and has the first down to the Simmer.
Got a check to a throw here.
Bulger did, but he has nobody open and scurries back for a loss of 1. At that size, he still runs a 4.55 40. Bulger going deep, one-on-one coverage. It's caught. Corey Ivy, first down. Out of bounds.
Bad though. That is what they're calling. Man.
I would assume if that's going to be called, then there will be absolutely no hand fighting on the perimeter all day long. That throw high, intended for Ivy again for the game. But as the Hokies say, they only scored 17 points. That pass deflected and incomplete.
This year, you just always have to be alert.
They're not coming on the rush. Fazzolari kicking it all over the place and finally gets off a low line drive. 17-14. From the 45. Great field position. And up the middle goes Andre Kendrick in the Mountaineer territory and second in scoring defense behind Marshall. The fullback stuffed. Nothing for Cullen Hawkins. Fans trying to spur on this Mountaineer defense, which has played so well. 3rd and 2. Kendrick gets outside. He may go. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
much this week in favor of Bruce Sensabaugh because of getting out of position.
The extra point good by Shane Graham. It's a 47-yard touchdown run by Kendrick. And a 7-0 Hokie lead. With Lewis Daniels, they're without Sean Terry, one of their best return men. It's a popped-up kickoff. And it's going to roll all the way back into the end zone. He throws the ball back, and it is brought into the end zone by Virginia Tech's Lamar Cobb. Lewis Daniels threw the ball from the goal line back to about the 5, and Lamar Cobb ran it in. Just a terrible play by the redshirt freshman who's face down to the turf.
Illegal forward pass on the receiving team. The penalty been forced half the distance to the goal. First down.
And that's a huge break for West Virginia. Cooper Rigo in a tailback. Bulger's going to throw out of the end zone. He throws incomplete.
The key.
Cooper Rigo takes the dangerous deep handoff. Play clock at 2. Bulger took the snap out of the gun. He throws incomplete.
To the punt and make a play.
Mazzoleri's punt returned by Hall out to midfield.
Procedure on the kicking team. 6 men on the line of scrimmage. The penalty will be half the distance to the goal. Fourth down again.
Out of there is all he's got to be thinking.
And he did, and it's a shank. But it takes a great bounce past Ricky Hall. He let it roll, and look at this.
Wow.
What do they call that sport on the ice where they have the brooms and the
curling?
Yeah, that's what they look like they're doing right there.
There's Lewis Daniels. You don't think he's happy right now? He was the guy that mishandled the kick.
He was also the guy who was late coming on the field while they had 10 men on the field. They had to use the timeout. That finally rolls dead inside the 21-yard line.
He had the ball in the 48. He elected to make him kick it again.
He did the right thing.
He did. Yeah. Ricky Hall didn't do the right thing. Now Tech has the ball in the 20.
Option by Vick. They pitch it to Chiron Stitt. Out of bounds. On their own 38. Stitt again. This time dropped for a 1-yard loss. Pushing 4.5 minutes left in the first half. 7-0 Virginia Tech. After the play action fake. Vick wanted to throw on 2nd and 11. Now he looks to run. And he's out to the 43. Out of the gun. Vick with a lot of time again. Throws. Incomplete. Block. And Kibble's kick ran down to the 5-yard line. This is his poorest effort. And again, the backspin with the Balata ball for you. Bulger throws, man open, incomplete. Corey Ivy. Have had he broken the plane of the end zone is very much up for debate. Bulger throws, flag down, the pass high and incomplete.
A little more attention to it than he was earlier.
On the offense. Pass interference. On the defense. The penalties will offset. Repeat the down.
But every time he dings it on a handoff or on a throw on a helmet, it's really going to hurt him.
So it's 2nd and 10 again. Again, they run the draw. Coburn into the secondary. Out of bounds inside the Hokie 40. You got a good block from the center, John Conte. First down, Coburn again. 2nd and 7. Virginia Tech leads 7-0. No timeouts left for West Virginia. Broken play. Bulger throws incomplete. Tried to make something out of it. Look at the Pittsburgh area. He's already committed to play basketball here at West Virginia next year. He throws, punt. Very close to a first down at the 30.
They've got momentum again. They need to score some points.
Coburn, nifty cut. And he got belted just shy of the 25 at Alabama. Take on the Crimson Tide. 2nd and 6. Coburn finds a hole and rips through the defense down to the 10. From the 9, 1st and goal. 1:15 left in the half. Coburn reverses his field and goes down near the 5. He's over 100 yards rushing now.
Hurry up offense for Mark Bolger. No timeouts. They got to kill the clock with the spike.
Oh my goodness. They didn't need that, did they? 52 seconds left. The untimely penalties, and we've seen a few of those, even though they're hanging in there today. Bolger to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Corey Ivy.
Throw it short.
Jay Taylor trying to tie the game. He does. Was close as to possession by Ivy in bounds, but he did have the foot down. And a 5-yard touchdown reception. And reason to be happy for one of the few times this year for Don Nealon.
Running back, you bump a shoulder pad or you bump a hip pad.
Jay Taylor bounces the kickoff down to the 20-yard line. And it's returned. This is senior year, playing behind great receivers Sean Foreman and David Saunders in recent seasons. Vick looking to throw it with under a minute left and a half, and he throws incomplete.
And they've confused him. He has not been comfortable here in the first half, reading coverages and throwing the football.
Vick throws too high and almost intercepted. Third down and 10. They decide to run it, with West Virginia out of timeouts now because
Let's run it and get into the locker room.
very exciting first half, featuring some bizarre and perhaps controversial play. In a fight with West Virginia, the Hokies and Mountaineers tied at 7 at halftime. Let's go directly to Tim Brando in New York. The chance to move up to number 2 with Penn State's loss at home against Minnesota today. And an unexpectedly tough battle. Unexpected to many, but not to these two teams. It's been a spirited rivalry over the years. First and 10 for the Hokies. They open in the eye. And the pass complete to Ricky Hall, but he's upended by the rapidly closing Scooter Davis. Absolutely vital to stay away from turnovers. They committed 5 in the narrow loss to Miami last week. Third down and 9 from the 21. Crowd roaring. Vick throws on the run. Caught, and it is a first down for Andre Davis. Averaging 25.8 yards per catch to lead the Big East. A rush from the outside. He sidestepped Thurston. Vick throwing deep. Man open. It is caught. What a catch by Davis. His 5th catch this year of 50 yards or more. He has just 23 receptions. Steph gets inside the 10.
Had a great year this year.
The option. Vick keeps it. Broke one tackle. Lunged ahead near the 6-yard line. The blitz. They run the fullback. So here's Shane Graham trying a 20-yard field goal, the equivalent of an extra point, although it's close to the right hash mark. Graham, one of the best in the nation, the senior from Dublin, Virginia, puts the Hokies back on top. 10-7, Virginia Tech, early in the third quarter in Morgantown. On the kickoff in the first half. This one's going to come down to Bryant, taking the place of Sean Terry. Out for the game with an injury.
And as far as we know, he is out of this ball game, and Brad Lewis will come in as the backup for West Virginia. Back up to you.
Wow. Tough breaks for West Virginia. Lewis does have playing time this year. He's a sophomore. He hands off to Coburn. They give him an easy play on first down to Navy. The handoff again. Coburn gets a lead block from the fullback Anthony Green on the corner.
2 good runs in a row for the Mountaineers.
Jerry Porter, the motion man. Lewis, not a very convincing fake. Shows he has some mobility. And he turns it into a gain to the 32 at Shadyside High School. All-time leader in the history of that small program. Coburn again. Coburn alone back on 3rd and 2. He didn't, well, he might have. It's going to be very close. They've moved from the 14 to the 38. Lewis with a lot of time. He throws, caught. Short of the first down. And did the ball come out? They're ruling it an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Lewis running for his life. Again makes it a gain across the 40. Out of the shotgun. Lewis throws, caught by Jerry Porter. First down, out to the 50-yard line. Array of competitions, weightlifting, driving the truck, all sorts of things. They're on to that play now. The delay doesn't work for Coburn. 2nd and 13, 10th play of the possession. They snap it at 1. Look out, no chance to avoid John Engelberger. Now on scholarship. He had scholarship offers from other smaller schools but wanted to walk on to try to play at Virginia Tech. The screen to Coburn. Still on his feet. Down to the 45, short of the first down. Good snap this time. And a very high punt. Coming toward the near sideline and into the end zone. Landed inside the 5. With a great chance it would appear to be number 2 with the Penn State loss today. On the roll, Vic finds his target. Jarrett Ferguson. Many offensive coaches think of this as a free down to perhaps dig into the bag of tricks. Virginia Tech plays it conservatively. Von Nealon in the coaches poll this week voted Virginia Tech number 1. So I think they've been the most consistent on all phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. Flag down. Vic belted down. Ball's loose. And are they ruling Vic down? Yes, they are.
Holding on the offense.
They did accept the penalty, pushing the Hokies back to the 21. 1st and 20. Inside handoff to Jarrett Ferguson, the fullback, sophomore from Goodview, Virginia, to keep them doing their job. 2nd and 16, out of the shotgun, the pump fake and the throw back to Ferguson on the near side. Another touch for Jarrett. And he gets roughed up along the near sideline. Virginia Tech came into today's game best in the Big East on 3rd down. They haven't converted today. 0 for 3. Vic flush from the pocket, but again has time. Throws wide open. First down. Browning Wynn, the backup tight end, at 6'3", 231 pounds. They hand it off straight ahead to Stiff across the 40. And executive producer of CBS Sports is Terry Ewert. Vic on the option kick. He ran right into Barrett Green. Looked to be changing the play. He's running out of time. Snap at 3. Short drop, and it is juggled by Hall and almost intercepted.
The throw back to the tight end. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ran out of time. They ran out of time, and they showed their hand a little bit there.
On the offense.
Well, we saw Frank Beamer take a while before the fake would be. High kick by Kibble. The Mountaineers will let it bounce. And what a bounce it takes for Kibble. What a place to begin. For the 3rd time in this game, West Virginia starts from inside its own 5. They started the 5, the 3, and the 1. From the 3, Coburn. Lewis going to throw out of his own end zone. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Even now.
Yeah.
3rd down and 9. Again out of his own end zone. He was stripped. This will be a safety. Chris Cyrus knocked the ball out. Lewis got it back in the end zone, and the Hokies get the safety and a 12-7 lead. Line drive kick, right to Stiff. Caught it at the 17. Flags down, 2 flags thrown. Stiff finally taken down at the...
There they go, block in the back during the return. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Each of those games. Andre Kendrick in at tailback. Vic wrapped up by Barrett Green.
If Ricky Bussell doesn't try to go right after Bryant here right away.
Vic looking in that direction. He is going after Bryant and has a man wide open. Dropped. Andre Davis got his hands on it. 3rd down and 8. Here comes the blitz. Vic gets rid of it, but it's incomplete. To field the punt. Standing at his own 25. A short kick. Kind of a hit or miss day for Kibble. That's one of the misses. Out of bounds at the 37.
We have running into the kicker on the defense. 5-yard penalty, which was accepted. The quarter will be extended for 1 play. Still fourth down.
They came close once in the first half. Bastine caught it at the 30. And he is spun down to the 32. That is finally the end of the third quarter with the score. Virginia Tech 12 and West Virginia 7. We'll return to Mountaineer Field right after this message and a word from your local station. This possession from its own 32, first and 10. Brad Lewis still at quarterback. And the star of the offense is
right now. Brad Lewis is a starting quarterback.
And he'll compete for the starting job next year. Nice pass there to Jerry Porter. First down, out to the 49-yard line.
I mean, he's a guy who can make plays for you if you get the ball in his hands.
42-inch vertical leap at 6'3". Lewis going deep, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Porter again. He's also 1 for 2 passing this season. Second and 10. Throwing on first and second down. Blitz off the corner, and the pass incomplete. And undoubtedly very upset today about having to depart. The punt by Fazzolari. Michael Vick been much more effective throwing here in the second half. Rolls away from the pressure. Throws on the move off the hands of his intended receiver. University. On second and 10. A yard, and that's it for Michael Vick. Big play here. The Mountaineers to get excellent field position if they can hold on 3rd and 9. Vick throws on the run, and it is caught. What a play by Davis on a low throw.
Still a good throw.
The pitch to Stiff. Staggered a little bit. And now he spins out near the 30.
Ahead of where Donovan McNabb was at the same stage.
Syracuse tried to recruit Vick. He throws, and the play dropped for no gain. Andre Kendrick in at tailback. They pitch it to him. He can throw, but he's not going to try. He's belted out of bounds, and there's a flag down.
Personal foul on the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Plays like that all season long that have really hurt the Mountaineers. Stiff has a first down to the 44-yard line.
When you gain that many yards on first down, it just gives you so much flexibility in your offense.
And yet, just the 10 points scored by the offense on first and 10.
Kept moving closer to the ball because he kept getting bigger.
Play clock at 1. Vick's sinker. And it goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line in Walker, Texas Ranger. It's all new and it's all tonight on CBS. On first down, Coburn.
Town towards the end of the season and very much in the big picture.
Coburn, the ball carrier.
It seems like it's been that kind of a Saturday, perhaps. Virginia Tech next week is also a huge test with Miami coming into town.
They have been the most consistently impressive team at all facets of the game. Spin around by Lewis. Doesn't have anywhere to throw it, so he runs and is tackled. Second down and 7. Short drop, and that was not a good-looking play. Cooper Rigo now in at tailback. On 3rd down and 13. And he can't even finish his drop. Lewis buried by Corey Moore. 3rd sack for Corey Moore. The veteran Solomon Page at the tackle position. He left a year early for the NFL. Probably cost himself a lot of money by doing so. Booming punt by Fazzolari. Hall, airborne. And lucky that he didn't really get drilled in 1st and 10 with Andre Kendrick, the tailback. And he takes the toss from Vick. And drives out to the 43. Second down and 9. 5.5 minutes left. Vick, a lot of time again. Going deep again. And it is caught this time by Andre Davis at the 6-yard line.
Doesn't drop many. Well, he didn't drop that one.
Kendrick moved out of the backfield. Stiff moves into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they'll go for 2. try for 2 this season. Vick's going to try to throw for it. Green stripped the ball. There is a flag down in the end zone.
Holding on the defense. The try will be repeated from the 1 1/2 yard line.
And Shane Graham adds the extra point. 19-7. And 93 straight PATs made by Shane Graham.
First tough test on the road, and he's passing the test here in the second half.
Good high kickoff by Jimmy Kimmel. Down to Richard Bryant. He fumbled the football. It's picked up and advanced by Anthony Green. Excuse me, Boo Sensabaugh, number 19, not 49 Green. And there's a late flag down. Sensabaugh picked it up.
Personal foul. Late out of bounds on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
They got to try to get a quick score here to get to 19-14.
And the Virginia Tech 24. The quick slant. Catch made. Ivy escaped. Second and inches. Out of the gun. Lewis toward the end zone into traffic. He was fortunate to get away with that into double coverage. Maybe they'll run the ball just to try to get that first down. And if he got it, it wasn't by much. Out of the gun. 4-man rush. Lewis taken down. Both ends got him that time.
Shows you he can do a lot of things chasing the football.
Second and 9. Then is the 4-man rush. Lewis throws off the hands of his intended target, Anthony Beck. Third and 9 with 3.5 minutes left. Virginia Tech leads by 12. Lewis with time. Throws. Caught right at the first down marker by Beck. Over in the lone bag on first and goal from the 4. The fade thrown by Lewis. It is caught. Touchdown, West Virginia. Jerry Porter.
Brad Lewis, you've got the mismatch out there, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point good from Jay Taylor. Well, the Mountaineers have had poor field position so many times today. A great field position after the break on the fumbled kickoff that was advanced, and then the personal foul penalty. Needed 7 plays to go the 24 yards for this touchdown.
Great throw by Taylor. Great catch.
3:15 remaining in, 2 timeouts. And so he will kick it deep. And a good kickoff. Stitt downs it. Tyrone Stitt, the tailback. He takes the handoff. Has a hole on the left side. Has a first down and more out to the 35-yard line. First Tech player under Frank Beamer to have 4 100-yard games in a row. He gets the call again. And he gets banged down.
He'll let it get all the way down to 1 before he snaps the ball.
Stiff again. Lost the football. Sensabaugh has it at the 32. Barrett Green belted it out, and Sensabaugh recovered at the 32-yard line. And Virginia Tech cannot stop the clock. Avon Coburn is the tailback. Lewis comes out throwing. Zips one. What a catch by Beck! All out at the 15-yard line.
And don't take a sack. Do not give Virginia Tech a sack in this situation.
He has time and the timeouts. He throws to the sideline. That's a catch, say the officials. Seth Abraham. Bulgers stand in. Brad Lewis performing well at crunch time. Second and 4. Engelberger missed him, but they don't miss him the second time. From the 18, third and 13. They're in 4-down territory. Lewis throws. It is caught. Touchdown! Corey Ivy! Two tight ends. They'll try the fade again. It's incomplete. So now Virginia Tech can win it with a field goal. They have 1:15, no timeouts. outstanding field goal kicker. Who can hit from long range. Taylor's kickoff. Stiff in the corner. Only out to the 16-yard line. Last week at Pitt has a career long of 53 last year against Clemson. No timeouts left. Vick throws it too hard.
He's got to hit a couple big plays down the field.
Virginia Tech trying to keep its national title hopes alive. There's a start. They certainly cannot afford a loss with an eye toward the national title. That strength of schedule factored in. Vick on the roll, throws toward the middle. It is caught short of a first down and inbounds.
Don't waste too much time. Michael Vick wasting too much time right now.
They're about 25 yards away from a makeable field goal try for Grant. Vick on the roll. He's across the line of scrimmage. Up the sideline. Very close to field goal range. Out of bounds at the 36. And what they do if that happens. They can't waste much time. Vick throws. Is that a catch? The officials look at each other. It is caught by Ricky Hall. But he's short of the first down and the clock is running.
They got to spike the ball and try the field goal right here.
They spike it. Shane Graham has made every big kick we've ever asked him to make. Here's the biggest. To keep their national title hopes alive from 44 yards. It's long enough. It is right down the middle. Good for Shane Graham. There's still